What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. So I figured I'd do a review on the Iron Claw. I just went to go see it the other day, and it blew me out of the water. It was such a great movie. It did such a great job of taking you back in time. Like, it didn't really look like it was like shot nowadays. Like, it did such a great job of making it look like you were actually transported back to, like, you know 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Like, it did such a great job of transporting you back into time. The movie was very well acted. Like, was so good. Like, the guy who played Kerry Von Erich, like, at times you literally thought you were watching the actual Texas Tornado himself, Kerry Von Erich. Like, they even, like, watching David. Like, yeah, at times you thought you were actually looking at the actual David. Like, they look like these guys. They talk like these guys. I mean, it was such a great movie. The movie really is based more for really everybody. Like, it's not really just a wrestling movie for the wrestling fans. The story basically surrounded family. Like, it was mostly just a family story about, the dad, these brothers, each of their individual struggles, with the family, with their personal lives, with, everything that they were going through with each other. Like, it was such a great family story. Like, this is really a movie that I always say is for wrestling fans and non-wrestling fans, because the wrestling fans, obviously, you know who the Von Erichs are. It tells you their story. If you're not a wrestling fan, it's really a great family movie in the sense that it's really all that it's about. It's about these brothers trying to look out for each other, trying to take care of each other. At the same time, they're kind of, going through their thing that they're going through with their dad, who's trying to make them all champions, and they're all trying to do him proud and make it in this wrestling business. And I mean, it's a really great movie. Like I said, it's really very well acted. The story is told really, really well. Couple things I knew that weren't really right and stuff like that, time frame wise, but still really, really great movie. It's rated like PG or something like that. Like, I took my young son to actually go see this movie, and he was allowed to get in, and it wasn't inappropriate for him. Like, there wasn't really any, like, you know stuff that was inappropriate basically for kids. Really, like, you could really even take your kids to go see this movie. Like, that's how good it actually was. Like, it is a sad movie because ultimately you're watching, like, Kerry go through his struggles with everything, and then ultimately, you watch a guy kill himself, and then, you're watching Mike go through his personal struggles, and ultimately, he kills himself and stuff like that. So, you ultimately, it is sad in that way that you're watching these guys, you know become these big, huge things, and you fall in love with them, and you're rooting for them, but then you're watching them go through their struggles and then their ultimate demise. But I mean, all in all, it did such a great film. Like, just such a good justice for the Von Erich family. This film, it told such a great story. I think out of all the wrestling biopics that I've ever seen, ever, this was hands down the best one, because, like I said, it wasn't really mostly wrestling orientated. It was family orientated. It was what they each went through, their struggles, how they all got into the business. Like, it really was just everything all in one movie, and I thought it was really, really great. I recommend it to anybody that, wrestling fans or not. Go check it out. Iron Claw. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll check you in the next video.